Okay, this video is for the replacement of a headlamp on a 2008 Corolla, and this is the low beam. It's on the passenger side. It's relatively easy to remove and replace. I'll show you. You have good access to it. Okay, let's see. There you go. Okay, I've already started to pry up the tab because it is held in with a little tab. And yeah, I don't really need the light there. You can kind of try to do it with your fingernail, but you can also kind of do it with something to pry those up as you kind of wiggle it out. Okay, I use two hands to do that, so I'm not going to actually show it taking out. I did find a Haynes manual online for this particular vehicle, and it does describe headlight bulb replacement. It does say a little bit unrealistically, yes, there we go. Open the hood, reach behind the headlight assembly and unplug the electrical connector, depressing the clip on the harness connector. And they just show the old guide clip on the two sides, so this might not exactly be the 2008. The instruction is not perfect, but that's quite normal. Okay, according to my owner's manual, the replacement bulb is a 9006. I got one here on Amazon. It might have cost me $5 or $6. It's the original equipment quality, which is the lower cost one. It's the one that I like to get, primarily because it lasts longer than the other ones. The other ones cost more, and they're brighter, and they don't last as long. And as far as I'm concerned, the original equipment is fine. Okay. On this car, I might have already replaced the one on this side. I can't quite remember. I've got a problem with my battery there. I'm going to have to deal with that. But this one, it has much harder access. The instructions say to remove the battery, and that's probably a good idea, although it might be possible to do it without it, but I'm not going to get into that. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the pause here. I'll take this out. Now, this is a thing where it's a good idea to use gloves on the new bulb, but this is the old bulb, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Okay, I did wiggle the connector off, and now the next step is by twisting this. It's kind of like a righty-tighty, lefty-loosey direction, so it's I'm not going to say you can easily get yourself mixed up in terms of clockwise, counterclockwise when you're looking down on something. But you want to make sure you are rotating it in the right direction, which is to loosen, which would be the same way as if it were screwed in. Okay. Now, here I've got the bulb out. Well, it's definitely not working, so I know it's bad. Sometimes it may not be obvious. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside. Now I'm going to take the other one out. I'll put my gloves on. Okay, this is the new one. I'm just matching them up here just to make sure it looks correct. It looks fine. I'm going to put it in there. It's one of these deals where you see that pattern for the locking keys. But in this case, it's only about a quarter of a turn to unlock it, or maybe even only 45 degrees. But the idea basically is to wiggle it until you get it to lock in, and then to rotate it in the tightening direction. That's righty-tighty. Okay, I've placed the new bulb in position. You don't really need the gloves because the base on this is quite wide and easy to handle. I've placed it in the position. You can even see the tabs, and the small tab is the one that's facing us. I will rotate it in the clockwise direction, only 45 degrees to get it to go down, and then it will simply be a matter of putting that connector on. Okay. Okay, I rotated it 45 degrees down, the connector's down. It's aligning right up. I'm just going to snap in now. This, you don't want to get the glove caught in there. Okay, like I said, you don't even really need the gloves. That's all snapped on, so this is good to go. Okay. Okay, just giving it a test. I didn't show you it not working before I did it, so, but anyway, that bulb was out. Now everything seems fine. Okay.